Hi! Isn't that welcoming?
We're going to have a little chat about social interactions and greetings.
I wish that's how I actually thought interacting worked. Just like go up to someone and just yell, "Hi, I'm Peace!" Anyway, I am Peace, though. It's not
From the Perfect Peace. We are in a really good mood because today happens to be the last day of school. So summer has started here and Peace is thrilled, even though he loves school.
I do like school.
But today we have decided to conquer the very challenging...
It's not really that hard.
I know. Topic of how to be friends with a person with autism. And before we continue, I do want to say, I know that sounds kind of demeaning. Like, oh, you have to... It's harder to be friends with somebody with autism, or there's something wrong with them, or you have to take a class. I don't mean it like that.
You have to take a class.
You have to take
$50 a month, but it's worth it. Now you have friendship.
That's not what I mean. I just mean people who have autism sometimes have challenges that those of us who do not have autism do not have, nor do we necessarily understand. And so if we want to be the best friends we can be to somebody with autism, what are some tips that we can hear, that we can put into action to be the best friend possible to a person with autism?
Fwiend, thank you.
Okay, now that you said that,
okay,
we're going to jump off track for just a moment. Peace has this, in case you haven't watched a lot of our videos, he has his own, like, little language and way of talking.
Yeah. I've recently decided that there's friend, best friend, Fwiend. Fwiends are better than friends and best friends.
And then best friends.
And then best Fwiends.
Yes.
All spelled with the W. These two are spelled with W. These two are.
Yes. And so, like, oh, sorry, go.
And the best Fwiends are the best you'll ever have.
And they're the ones you strive to get.
Yes.
Okay.
The ones you need.
So how do you become the best friend? I can't say that.
You can't pronounce the W in that?
I cannot pronounce the W in that.
That's weird.
Well,
never mind. We'll talk about that another day. Anyway,
how do you become? What are some tips?
Chips.
Yeah, I can't talk today. To becoming a person with autism's best friend.
We have to figure out why you can't do that. Anyway.
You can't see me over here, but I'm like...
Fwee?
Kind of. So, yeah, to be that to a person.
Anyway, we need to talk. This isn't working.
Yes.
First, it just, like, mentally acknowledge they have it. And then somewhat stop caring.
Okay, so what you're saying is, like, don't walk into it and be like, oh, you have autism, I don't care, and we're going to ignore that because you are a normal person. But, like, go into it and be like, okay, you have autism. I don't care that you have autism, but I understand that.
I will accept it as a fact. Right,
and I understand that with that comes some challenges. That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Awesome. Great tip. Why are you laughing at me?
Because you're a great tip. Like, over-encouraging me. Anyway.
Tip number 2.
Anyway. Crap, now you made me forget.
Sorry. Acknowledge that they have autism. And then ignore it.
Acknowledge they have autism. And then stop caring. And then just kind of... I can think.
Good.
I swear.
Thinking is good. And then just kind of...
And then after that, just kind of, like, figure out... Like, everyone has their own brand of autism. Have we done that video yet?
We have not. That might be a cool video to do.
You can say those things at the end of the video. Anyway, figure out their brand of autism. Like, figure out, like, oh, they do this when this happens. And, oh, they don't like the feel of... purple, and it just figure that out and then acknowledge that. like, once you spend enough time with someone with autism, you can pretty, like, if you know what to look for, you can pretty easily tell their brand of autism.
So, like, get to know them and, like, learn their quirks and learn their triggers and be
a good boy.
I want to say, be sensitive to that. I don't know the word I'm looking for.
Like, when
but
you find out, like, triggers and crap, it's like, oh, he doesn't like the way purple feels. I just won't have a purple face.
Okay, so let's translate that into a real world.
He doesn't like the way electrical feels. That's the 3D cups.
Yeah,
So
well, not necessarily cups. It's that 3D. Sometimes it's on DVDs, DVDs, Blu-rays, cups, stickers, you know, puzzles, all sorts of stuff.
The plastic bumpy demons. And it's like, oh, okay, I acknowledge that. I just won't hand him a electrical pencil, or I won't hand him an electrical cup. I'll just not do that. And
or, oh, he doesn't do good with heat, and he's feeling really hot, so it looks like he's going to melt down, so this isn't personal. We just have to do what we can to help him through this. Okay?
Also, I don't know if every autistic person is like this. I don't even know if it has anything to do with autism. Maybe I'm just like this. But, like, I'm stubborn about melting down, so, like, not like, oh, I'm going to do it. But that I'm like, it won't happen. I promise. I won't die in the heat. Your
big thing is, I'm not melting down! But, like, you're totally melting down right in front of me. And you're like, I'm not melting down, I'm fine.
Or, like, I'm very, very clearly about to, and I'm like, no, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be
No. Your famous phrase is, I'm fine.
Oh, yeah.
I said your name. I said, hi, peace. I'm fine. Let's reevaluate the definition of fine here, because I don't think you are.
I'm always fine. Looking. Ow.
Good job.
I smacked my eye. Oh.
Okay, so what else you got? Those are really good, actually, though. I like those tips.
This isn't really a tip. It's just a statement. I have noticed... This isn't true for everyone, because it's not always true. I've noticed that autistic people tend to be...
Some autistic people that you know tend to be
very kind-hearted. This isn't me just being like, haha, I'm a very nice man. I'm ego. This is me being like, I've noticed a pattern that, like, they tend to be pretty nice people. Like unless they're in the process of a meltdown, then they're like, But otherwise, they're just kind of like, oh, friendship? Yeah. High fives. It's...
Friendship.
And so, like, it's really not that hard to be, like, on the good side of an autistic person. That may not be true for everyone. Maybe there's, like, the grumpiest man alive is autistic, but...
But no, but, like, I like that. I like that, like, that point that people with autism are not mean and they're not cruel and they're not scary. They're just people. And so really it's not hard to be friends with them if you just take the time to get to know them and to understand them. And once you can do that, you can have an amazing friend.
What I was going to say about them is they're very Hufflepuffy, but...
My son... with the Harry Potter references.
Well, I wasn't going to say that because, like,
I love you so much.
I didn't know if everyone was going to get that. But, like, Hufflepuffs, that's what they stand.
The totally awesomest of awesome people will.
Okay. Well, like, what they stand for is, like, just part of a lot of autistic people that I've met and seen. Like, they're very, like, I like you. You're a good friend. I'll be your friend.
The thing about Hufflepuff, though, we could do a whole nother video on this, but the thing about Hufflepuff is they tend to be kind of like this hodgepodge of the other houses, and so they're very loyal, and they're brave in their own way. They doesn't necessarily look brave, but they are, because, like, you get through so much in a day that it's really hard to do. Well, no, but I'm not saying that, but and you're smart, but you're smart you being people with autism tend to be smart on their own terms, and it's like this is my obsession. I will know everything there is to know about that, and you're a genius in that. But you're not necessarily a genius when it comes to time management or something. And
some autistic people could kill on Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Like if they were like animals, like it's my time.
Right. And you know, and they just, you know, they want what they want, and so they're kind of like this. People with autism are very much Hufflepuffy, in that they're kind of a mix and match of all the other houses at Hogwarts into this really awesome little package. Okay, so that is Pieces tips on how to be amazing.
Fwiend.
That's the word. To a person with autism, and he has some pretty awesome ones, so he knows what he's talking about, I think. I will be writing a blog about my thoughts on how to be an awesome friend, maybe parent to a person with autism, and some of those tips. I will link that down below in the description. If you haven't already, click on through and check out some of the other videos that we have made. They're just like this, done on my phone, conversation between me and Peace, generally speaking. But
on a couch.
On a couch, in the grass, whatever. But he's pretty awesome. He has some pretty intelligent things to say sometimes. And if you haven't checked us out on social media, we are on Facebook, we are on Twitter. Please go ahead and do so. Share with us your story. Let us know what you think, what you've experienced. Get to know us a little bit better. See and experience our story. And in the comments below, please let us know, what is your biggest tip, your number one tip for how to be the most awesome, amazing, best to a person with autism. We want to hear your thoughts on that too. So please leave those in the comments as well. Tell your friends about us. Share us, whatever. If you haven't already, subscribe, ring the bell, so that you can get notifications whenever we upload new videos, which we try to do about once a week. So with that being said, we are off. We will be back later with another video about another awesome topic, and we will see you then. Bye, everybody.
And remember, kids, don't poke a horse's butt.
Why?
They'll kick you.
I don't even know why you say things like that.
Because it's important.
Just say bye. Just say bye, peace.